Hey guys, it's Romu Ventus back, and I'm going to be recording for Lair of Malice again, and this time we have the Jal Show. So in this video, I'm going to be presenting the ancient that has been widely used amongst a lot of top players, and his name is Jal. Now, before I start this video off, this is my base, and as you can see, I'm a stronghold 12, and the bases you're going to see that I'm defeating in the video are a lot lower. And the reason I did that is because I can utilize his spells and show you their actual function. Now it's up to you to decide how you use them in battle to defeat higher bases or bases close to your stronghold. So here's the ancient Jal, and we're going to go over spells very shortly. And as you can see, his story is very interesting. You can pause to read it if you want. And he has the common fire spell tower ability and whatnot. So for the first spell, Scorching Heat, it basically just shuts down a spell tower for a long period of time if you level him up. His second spell, Oasis, kind of creates this swirling effect that he heals. And his last ability, Darkened Skies, does damage like a sandstorm. And if you lock a spell tower down and you put the sandstorm on it, it instantly destroys your spell tower that you're attacking. So the battles that we're going to do today is going to be mainly off of Kingdom Raids, and as you can see, we're in the Claymore League with the Kingdom of Malice, and we're going to get off with a Stronghold 7. Now, usually Stronghold 7s, I can place down my troops and it'll wreck the base without using any spells, but for the sake of this episode, I'm going to be using Jal's spells. I believe I'm going to be using two of them, the first and the second spell. Now we're going to drop our maulers, 2 soldiers, 2 paladins, and 1 warden, the warden behind and 4 of them behind. And we're going to shut down the fire tower first, because the thing with fire towers is they can do damage, and sometimes the damage that they cause can turn the battle with a lot of the higher strongholds. And then we're going to shut down the ice tower so that we don't get frozen again, and that's going to save us a lot of trouble from in the later on when I fight harder battles. It's a shutdown that's either shut down the fire, curse touch, or ice. The poison towers I don't think do much damage anyway, because if you have paladins, healing basically counterattacks the spell's purpose. So once you shut down those 3 key towers, you're pretty much good to go. So we get this epic victory, and we're going to go on to a Stronghold 9. And in this one, it makes a little bit more sense to shut down the spell towers, because Curse Touch can do a lot of damage. And in this battle, I'm going to show you exactly how the combination between the first spell and the third spell works. So we're going to place down, I believe we're going to place down our regular Mauler, 2 soldiers, 2 paladins, 1 warden, and a 4-volt. I'm going to let them spread around the base. Usually I wouldn't do that, but since the spell towers here aren't very strong, especially on the right corner with the electricity, the only spell tower I'm concerned about is the fire in the middle. So I shut that down, and as I'm collecting mana, once I get that third spell, as you can see when I put it over it, it instantly destroys the fire tower. So now we have one less spell tower to worry about. And I'm going to shut down their Curse Touch tower and drag 4-volt all the way over to freeze it again, just in case. And as it cleans up around, you'll notice that they barely lose any health, because normally what I've noticed is that throughout battles, the one that causes you the most damage to your troops are spell towers. They are game changers, and the only way you can counter that is with something that, fights spell towers. So Aegis is a good ancient, but unfortunately his spell that works against spell towers is his second spell. So if you're lucky enough to get that 10 mana, then it'll be good. But in Jal's case, the first 5 mana is all you need to start shutting down spell towers. So for this last battle, we're going to fight this last Stronghold 9. And in this Stronghold 9, I actually do use a second spell to heal the troops, because they started getting a lot lower. So we're going to head into this battle very shortly. And I want you to pay attention to which spell towers I shut down first, and why I shut them down. I'm going to talk to you about that. So when you look at this base, which is coming up, yeah, you see that there's 2 cursed touch towers and 1 freeze tower, and this usually will be a problem if you don't have Jal. Now here I try to use Forval to kind of create a funnel, but I sort of failed in not destroying that watchtower. So I decided to attack from the left corner by the bunker, drop my Maulers, 2 soldiers, 2 paladins, and 1 warden, and I immediately try to shut down the cursed touch tower. Now here I made a mistake. I should have shut down the cursed tower before it shot. That way my troops could be continuously healing. But I didn't do that, so we had to deal with a short time of being under the cursed tower spells. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down and destroy the other cursed touch towers, because if there's nothing that I hate more, it's cursed touch towers. And once we collect that mana for the 15 mana spell, I shut it down, destroy it, and I shut down the ice tower. And here I'm able to fast forward because all the spell towers are complete, destroyed, and we get an easy epic victory. So the thing about Jal that I hope you guys learned in this video is that shutting down the spell towers and destroying them is crucial to winning bases, and as you do them against higher levels, it's gonna really change, especially with Zilla that makes your troops fight against each other. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you guys subscribe, follow our Twitter, it's at Lair of Malice, and peace.